In November of 2013, we got pleased with the release of the brand new Xbox One. And with every new console, there comes new games. In the past, we got good titles such as Dead Rising 3, Battlefield 4, and how could you ever forget, Just Dance 2014. Among those games was a game that I never have played, Ryse, Son of Rome. Ryse, Son of Rome takes us deep into the heart of this ancient civilization, telling the gripping tale of Marius Titus, a man whose journey from soldier to avenger unravels a deeper story about the very soul of the Empire. But beyond the brutal combat lies a personal narrative of loss, loyalty, and the fall of an empire. In this video, we'll explore not just the game's mechanics, but dive deep into the rich storytelling that makes Ryse, Son of Rome so unique.
He's here. God, help me. He's come to kill me. He's here. He's here. He's here. Help me! Help me!
The story of Ryse, Son of Rome begins with a vision of Rome at the height of its power, yet also on the brink of collapse. The developers at Crytek draw on both Roman history and mythology, creating a world that feels both grounded and epic. This is a Rome where honor, loyalty, and warfare are central to life. And at the heart of this world is Marius Titus, a young Roman soldier who starts his journey believing in the absolute power and justice of the empire. The opening scenes show Marius as a man shaped by family and tradition. His father, a seasoned general, has instilled in him a deep sense of duty to Rome. But the Rome Marius believes in, the one his father fought for, is crumbling. Corruption festers at the top, and threats both internal and external are beginning to tear the empire apart. This clash between the Rome of ideals and the Rome of reality drives much of the game's narrative.
He's here. Help me. I command you.
My Emperor, the palace defenses have been breached.
I'm not worried about the barbarians. I'm worried about him.
We need to get you somewhere secure.
Secure. Don't worry, secure from this demon.
We need to get you to a safe place. Your chambers?
My chambers? No. The vaults. This way. Here. Quickly. Oh, come on. Come on. That's it. That's it. Quickly. Damocles is risen from the dead. I swear it.
Damocles? Damocles is a myth. Only men kill men, my Emperor. The gods may guide us. They never interfere with the affairs of mortals.
Oh? And what great oracle told you this, General?
My father.
We will be safe here. I do believe we will be safe. Well, I pray to the gods that we will be safe.
We will be safe here, Emperor. As safe as we can be.
Safe? Yes, safe, thank God. But you... What family? What's your name, soldier?
Marius. But my name is of no import. My story, however, is. My father taught me that we are fated by the gods, but that we alone choose our path. You were fated to be an emperor, and I, a soldier. My father's sense of honor drove him to follow a path that served the people. But what drove us to take the paths we did? What made us the men that we are today? My story begins some 10 years past.
Father,
Marius?
it's good to see you again. How do I look? Every inch the Roman soldier.
You look fine, my son. Welcome home. Welcome home. Do you know where you're to be posted?
Alexandria.
Alexandria, that's a quiet province. Your mother will be pleased.
I didn't join the army to bask in the sun, Father. I want to fight, like you did for the Empire.
All in good time, my son. All in good time. Remember, not all your enemies will be found on the battlefield.
Father?
Marius! Let me look at you. So handsome.
Mother, please.
Your sister is eager to see you.
You will see her soon enough, my love. For now, I wish to speak with our son alone.
Fine. I shall go and find your sister.
Is there something troubling you, Father?
We will talk in good time. For now, let's see what you've learned.
The turning point for Marius comes early in the game with the devastating loss of his family. The brutal barbarian attack that claims the lives of his loved ones is the moment that sets Marius on his path of vengeance. But this isn't just a simple revenge story. Ryse ties this personal loss to the broader decay of Rome itself.
It's a sad but proud day. The day a son first beats his father. You may have mastered the sword, but never rush to meet the world with it drawn. Always come open-handed first. Walk with me, son.
I've heard rumors there is great unrest in Rome.
Yes, these are dangerous times we live in. This election could change everything. I'm giving this to you as your grandfather once gave it to me. When your time comes to command men of your own, think back on what I'm about to tell you. Legend says that Damocles was a great warrior. A revered leader in a vast army. During a massive battle, his cowardly commanders abandoned him. When the slain Damocles arrived in the underworld, Nemesis, the goddess of revenge, was enraged at how the brave hero had been treated. She allowed Damocles to return to the world as a vengeful spirit, a ghostly, black-armored centurion who would hunt down and kill each of the generals who had wronged him. To this day, many commanders carry a dagger with the image of Damocles on the scabbard. This dagger reminds them to always look after their men, or risk the Black Centurion returning from the dead to avenge their selfish mistakes. Septima!
Barbarians!
Follow me! No! I will kill every last one of you!
The intensity of this moment cannot be overstated. The way the game presents the attack is sudden and savage, thrusting Marius and the player into a deeply personal tragedy. His once idealistic view of Rome shatters as the very forces he fights for fail to protect what matters most to him. The storytelling here is effective because it grounds Marius's motivations in something more than just a duty to the Empire. It's about family, loss, and betrayal. Revenge is the simplest of motivators, but for Marius, it becomes something far more complex. His personal quest for justice mirrors the larger corruption within Rome, as he discovers that the barbarian invaders may be only one part of a much greater conspiracy threatening the empire from within.
It's worse than I could have imagined. You must save Rome. Save it from... Save it from there.
You bastards! You murdering barbarian bastards! I will do as you bid, Father. I will save Rome from them. I'll spill their blood.
I'm Commander Battalion of the 14th. I fought with your father. If it's blood you want, I promise I will give you as much as you can handle. You were the second, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Not anymore. Welcome to the 14th, lad.
As Marius rises through the ranks, he finds himself entangled in the corrupt political world of Rome, ruled by the tyrannical Emperor Nero and his equally twisted sons. Nero in this story is not just a backdrop villain. He represents the rot that has taken hold of Rome itself. His greed, ambition, and disregard for the people highlight the empire's growing instability.
Battalion oversaw the completion of my training and made good on his promise. As part of the 14th, I'd soon have all the blood I could ever want.
The island of Britannia, that fetid lair at the edge of our empire, was home to the bastards that had slaughtered my family and led the very rebellion which had spewed onto the streets of Rome. My posting with the 14th would take us to these isles, where I would wreak my revenge, crushing this insurrection.
Commodus, the reckless and arrogant son, embodies Rome's loss of virtue, while Basilius is a symbol of pure brutality and madness. These characters are not just obstacles for Marius, they represent the diseased core of Rome's leadership. As Marius uncovers their schemes, he begins to question not just his personal mission of vengeance, but the very cause he has dedicated his life to defending.
Ryse,
You men! Grab the ram! Bring down the Wicker Man!
Sometimes a man must look past what he thinks he sees. Well done, Marius.
Soldiers! Soldiers! Well, don't just stand there, you useless sows! Get me out of here! Get me out of here now!
Suppose that would be our glorious leader, General Commodus.
Yes, the Emperor's son.
Get me out of here, you stupid fools! I command you!
Your victory, your honors, Centurion.
At once, sir.
Come on, you fucking idiot!
Give me your cape.
Give me your cape!
We marched to York. Commodus was safe, and Oswald ready to accept peace. I prayed to the gods that an end to this horrific bloodshed was within our grasp, that I could finally return with my men to Rome. I began to realize that Commander Vitalian had every reason to question the wisdom of this campaign. How many soldiers had given their lives to achieve this so-called victory? For me, I had spilled all the blood I could handle.
Governor, I bring before you Oswald, King of the Britons. He has renounced this rebellion. He will submit to the rule of Rome, and henceforth he will only fight to secure peace between our two great peoples.
Highness Commodus, all we ask is that my people are treated with fairness. Treated as equals. So that all may live in peace.
So that we all may live in peace. The peace treaty from Rome. The Emperor's will! The Emperor's peace! All he needs is the king's mark on that scroll, and then we can all leave this godforsaken island.
Your emperor, my father, he is indeed wise and fair. This is the Emperor's seal. It is a direct extension of his will and the power of Rome. Rise. Embrace me.
King Oswald, here is your peace.
How dare you? You filthy, stinking dog! How dare you! You see what happens when you defy me? Never defy me! By the Emperor's mark, his will is done!
Barbarians didn't kill my father. The Emperor did. Save Rome from them.
Now, kneel, you dogs! What are you waiting for? I said kneel!
This is not the time, Boudica.
My father is a god. I am a god. Obey me as you obey the gods. Get us to the harbor. Battalion! I order you to take control of these rebellious scum. Hold the city, spare no one. You'll all pay dearly for this. We will slay every man, every woman, and every child, and shit on your grave! Reinforce the walls! Push them back! Now! Close the gates! We must keep their army out at all costs! I'll take control here. You man the walls. Marius, we need time. You need to keep these enemies out as long as possible. We need to get all our civilians down to the docks. Do whatever you can. I'll meet you down at the courthouse. Now go!
At its heart, Ryse uses its story to explore the theme of power and corruption. The deeper Marius dives into the political heart of Rome, the more he realizes that the true enemy is not the barbarians at the gates, but the men who sit on the throne. The game highlights Marius's growth not just as a warrior, but as a leader. Through the brutal campaigns against the barbarians, Marius earns the loyalty of his fellow soldiers, and his role evolves from soldier to commander. These large-scale battles, such as the defense of York or the assault on enemy strongholds, showcase his tactical genius and solidify his place as a hero in the eyes of his men. But no matter how far Marius rises, his story was always destined to come back to one thing: his confrontation with the corrupt heart of Rome itself. The final moments of the game pit Marius against Nero in a confrontation confrontation that feels both personal and symbolic. Marius' battle with Nero isn't just about avenging his family, it's about the future of Rome itself.
Since you're clearly not here to protect me, what now?
You had my family murdered. You have left Rome in ruins. Everything that has happened, all this needless death, your jealousy, your vanity, and your arrogance has caused it all.
Wait! Have you forgotten the Oracle's prophecy? Emperor Nero can only die by his own sword. You can't kill me, only I can. You said so yourself. You'll anger the gods. Hand me your dagger, General. Then I can at least die as an emperor. Even if I never lived as one. You said the barbarians have been defeated. So, it's not them pounding on that door. Those are my Praetorians. Guards! Guards! Damocles is here! He's here to kill me! Protect me now!
Marius, my good man. Do you have any idea how much trouble you've caused me? How hard I've worked to tease all these pieces into place. Is dead, my emperor. This is not the time, Boudica. Run.
Why?
It's simple. To destroy Rome and end this foolish notion of civilization.
Marius, watch out!
Immortals play your games. We gods play ours.
But the game has rules.
In time, Rome healed, and her civilization once more grew and flourished. The city, saved by an unsung hero, would go on to stand for thousands of years. Rome would endure. From then until the last days of man.
While the narrative in Ryse is deeply engaging, it's the way the game merges storytelling with combat that truly stands out. Every battle is an extension of Marius's personal journey. The game's execution system, though criticized for its repetition, serves to emphasize the brutality of Marius's quest. Each kill feels personal, each execution a statement of his rage and skill. The combat, while simple in its mechanics, is tied directly to the story. It's not just about defeating enemies, it's about surviving, pushing forward through overwhelming odds, and using the battlefield as a way to carve out Marius's legacy. In the end, Ryse, Son of Rome tells a tale of vengeance, corruption, and the fall of an empire. But more than that, it's a story about a man coming to terms with his ideals and the reality of the world he serves. Marius's journey is tragic, but also heroic, a transformation from a dutiful soldier to a legend whose actions would forever echo through Rome's history. Despite its mixed reviews, Ryse, Son of Rome leaves a lasting impression for its bold attempt at storytelling. Marius' tale of honor, betrayal, and sacrifice is what elevates the game beyond its combat mechanics. It's a reminder that even in the grandest stories of empires, it's the personal journeys that leave the deepest impact. In the end, Marius Titus may have been a soldier, but in the annals of history, he became a legend. That's going to be it for this video and the story of Ryse, Son of Rome. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to never miss a new video. Until next time, see you.